Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, All Wings Everything, and I am your cook, Spinelli, aka the Wing King. Yes, the self-proclaimed Wing King. Why wouldn't I give myself that crown? And if you see anybody out there that's saying that they the Wing King, let them know we tolerate no imitation, no fakes, and no phonies. You dig me? I'm just playing. I'm gonna let you guys be the judge if I'm the Wing King or not. But anyway, today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do teriyaki lime wings. Now, I know I got some teriyaki lovers out there. I know I do. There's a lot of people like teriyaki wings, but I'm telling you, wherever you bought your teriyaki wings from before, or whoever made them for you, you might as well go ahead and fire them people, because this recipe right here is gonna change your mind. This is a great recipe. The wings came out amazing. And honestly, when have the wings not come out amazing? Look at the videos. They always come out amazing. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm tired of talking. The more I talk, the hungrier I get. So I'm going to see you guys in the kitchen. I'm already in line. So let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe. We're going to use the juice of 1 lime, our Publix green wise chicken, some garlic, honey, some cooking rice wine, ginger, soy sauce, mustard, ground mustard, some water, and some brown sugar. So these are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe for these teriyaki wings. So let's get started. All right, so I've already measured out the ingredients that we're going to use for today's recipe. So I've already cleaned the chicken and cut the chicken wings. So we have right here, we have 1 cup of soy sauce. We have 2/3 cup of water, 1 cup of brown sugar. We have 2 tablespoons of dry mustard, 1 tablespoon of ground ginger, and we have 3 garlic cloves. We also have 1/4 cup of honey and 1/3 cup of sweet rice cooking wine. So, and then we have the juice of the lime. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our soy sauce. So the first thing we're going to do, we're just going to take the bowl with the brown sugar in it and add your ginger to the brown sugar bowl. Next, you want to take your dry mustard. Now grab your water and add it. Next, grab your soy sauce. Now your minced garlic, your rice wine. Next, the lime juice. And lastly, add your honey. Go ahead and give that a good mix to combine all the ingredients. And once you do that, we're going to move on to our next step. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and season our chicken. I didn't add this to the list of ingredients, but just take a little seasoned salt and sprinkle it over your wings. And like I say, I like to always season my wings with something. I do not like to put just plain wings into any type of marinade or anything. I have to have it seasoned. So you can use salt and pepper if you want. I'm gonna use a little seasoned salt. I'm not gonna put much, but I just want to season my wings before I begin the cooking process. So go ahead and do that and we'll move on. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to place our chicken into the pan. But before we do that, I want you to spray your pan with cooking spray. And then what we're going to do after that, we're going to add our chicken into the pan. You don't have to worry about spacing the chicken out, but since we're not cooking it that way, you can actually crowd the pan if you have a lot of pieces of chicken. But because the reason why is because you're going to be cooking it in this marinade, so it really doesn't matter if you put them with the sides touching. So go ahead and place your chicken in the pan, and then we'll move on. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start preparing or cooking our teriyaki sauce. So the teriyaki sauce that you already prepared, what you want to do is you want to pour this into a pan. And once you do that, you want to bring that mixture to a boil. And once you bring it to a boil, you want to continue stirring it for about, probably about a minute. And then you want to reduce your heat and allow it to simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes. And once you do that, we're going to move on. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take that teriyaki mixture and you're going to pour that into your baking dish over your chicken wings. I'm going to reserve about a half a cup of that mixture just for dipping sauce at the end of the recipe, or you can use it to give you some extra sauce over the wings. So I'm gonna reserve about a half a cup of it for dipping sauce. So go ahead and pour the mixture over the wings. Make sure you you're gonna kind of press down on the wings to make sure that they're all flat on the surface, on the bottom surface of the pan. And once you do that, we'll move on. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to transfer these chicken pieces into our oven. I've already preheated the oven to 350 degrees. So let's add our chicken into the oven. And then what we're going to do is we're going to allow them to cook for an hour and a half. And halfway in the process, what we're going to do is we're going to turn those chicken pieces over and let them cook the remaining time on the other side. So go ahead, add your chicken to the oven, set your timer, and I'll see you in half the time in about 45 minutes. All right. All right. So it has been 45 minutes. So now we're going to take our chicken, turn it over, flip the chicken over to the other side and allow it to cook on the other side in the sauce. As you can see, as I'm flipping it over, you can see the side that's in the sauce turned a brownish color. This is what you want, and we want the other side to look the same. So go ahead and turn your chicken pieces over, and once you do that, we'll move on to our next step. All right, so what you want to do is you want to go ahead and line your cooking sheet with the aluminum foil and spray the grates of your pan with cooking spray. So once the wings are ready, what we're going to do is we're going to transfer them to this pan to finish the cooking process. So go ahead and line your pan, spray your grates, and we'll move on. So now our wings are done. Take a look at them. All right, so let's remove our chicken from the oven. Let's go over here and place it on the counter and take a look at it. This looks good. What do you guys think about that? Don't that look good? All right, so go ahead and take a good look at that, and we're going to move on. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to remove the chicken from that the baking dish, and then we're going to add it to our greased cooking pan to put them back into the oven to get them crispy. Now, if you want to eat them like this, you can, but the skin is soft. And me, I don't like chicken that has soft skin. Oh, can't do it, folks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back in the oven to get it a little bit crispier to my desire. Like I say, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to, but this is what I do. And plus it makes it a whole lot better because what it does with the sauce, it makes the sauce a little bit thicker on the chicken. So I recommend you add them back to the oven. So go ahead and remove your chicken, add them to the pan. Doesn't matter how you place it on the pan, and then we'll move on. All right, so I've already placed them in the oven and I've removed them from the oven. So take a look at them now. Ooh, look at that color on that chicken. Look at these teriyakis. These things look good. You have to admit, these look great. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys drool over this for a little bit longer and then we're gonna move on. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna remove that chicken from the pan and add it to a clean plate for the final step. So go ahead and remove all your chicken pieces, add it to your plate. And then once you do that, we're going to take a final look at our final product. All right, folks, this is what we all been waiting for. Teriyaki lime wings. Does it get any better than this? Does it get any better than this? Look at that. You see what I was talking about? That final step by adding them back in the oven to get them more crispier. And then it adds that gloss, thickens the sauce on the wings. Look at that. These things look amazing, delicious. This is what you want your wings to look like, folks. I have to try me one of these things right now. I'm hungry. They smell good. I already know they're going to taste good. All right, so let me grab me one of these wings. That's exactly what I thought. These things are amazing. I love this teriyaki sauce. This, oh man, I know you guys are going to love this. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm waiting to hear from you. You'll probably never have teriyaki wings like this again. You want to make your teriyaki wings like this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and finish these wings off while they're hot. I'm glad you guys came and followed me in this recipe. I thank you for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. All right, everyone. I know you enjoyed that video. Can I get a standing ovation? Can I get a round of applause? Especially from my teriyaki lovers. Let me know if you enjoyed that video. I know you did. And if you followed me in this recipe, you should be at your kitchen table right now eating. Your mouth should be stuffed with wings. And if you didn't follow me in this video, then I know you're gonna cook these things later. And when you do, leave a comment below. I love to hear from you guys about these wings. I wanna know how they turned out for you. And if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And also share this video with your friends, family, or anybody who may be interested in teriyaki wings. And until then, I'm your cook, Spinelli, the self-proclaimed Wing King, and I'm out. Peace. Everybody stand up. Introducing the one and only, the most anticipated and highly underrated